Domino, which is the latest eye-popping, brain-ripping thing from Tony Scott, who, in my opinion, is the less talented brother of Ridley, which is described at the beginning as based on a true story, sort of. The true story part of it is that Domino Harvey, who was the posh girl daughter of Lawrence Harvey, the actor, went to America and then became a bounty hunter. Now, apparently, Scott knew Domino, and she, according to the press notes anyway, became like a surrogate daughter to him, and he wanted to do something about her life, but he didn't want to do anything that was strictly biographical. So he got in Richard Kelly, who of course is the man behind Donnie Darko, to knock together a script. And what Richard Kelly comes up with is a script which basically begins with the death of a goldfish, ends with everything in the whole world blowing up, and in the middle has a bunch of incidental conversations between, on the one hand, Keira Knightley as the posh girl turned bounty hunter, and on the other hand, mumbling Mickey Rourke. The amazing thing about this is, I mean, it's horrible. It's ghastly. It's all shot in kind of beer commercial style visuals with everything, you know, oversaturated, and lots of jiggery pokery editing, which nothing, you know, doesn't need to be there. It's just a cover up for the total vacuity of the whole project. The performances are universally poor. Keira Knightley is very, very bad. I mean, it's partly not her fault, because there are scenes in which, for example, she is asked to lap dance for a Latino gang, and despite the fact that there is clearly a hefty use of body doubling, it's an incredibly embarrassing toe curling scene, and you wonder why on earth somebody's agent didn't get them out of it. Mickey Rourke is just all over the place. I mean, he does look like Quasimodo, and it's a shame, because Mickey Rourke has a peculiar, you know, arrangement of features nowadays, and it's impossible to not be
saying he's ugly.
I'm not saying he's ugly, he's just weird. I mean, the fact of the matter is that Mickey Rourke has not weathered time's storms particularly well. There's a walk-on performance by Christopher Walken, who is, oh, there we go, Christopher Walken doing the, I must remember that next time he does it, because he now does it so regularly, in which he plays a reality TV boss. You think, oh, there's going to be some substance here about, you know, the evil way in which reality TV exploits people's lives. But in fact, coming from the people that made this movie, that's really rich, because what this does is, it's amazing that Tony Scott apparently had a great affection for this character, because the movie is totally heartless, vacuous, empty, noisy, shouty, head-banging, but in a pointless way, drooling over its violence in a kind of a way which you used to get away with by calling it postmodern, but now just has to be called empty-headed. And it goes on and on and on and on, and you feel like you're being battered about the head by a commercials filmmaker, which indeed you are, and then everything goes bang, and then it stops.
Have you finished?
Well, if you want, I mean,
I could
go
believe
on
me.
and
On and on, and then you just stop.
There is a really weird sort of repugnance to the film.
Yeah,
Let me just finish this. There is something so empty about it, so just completely lacking in any form of anything approaching humanity, that even I, you know, great misanthrope that I am, think, come on, there must be more to it than all this. I mean, it really cannot just be down to senseless, stupid, violent, shouting, glamorous photography, but apparently it is. It's rubbish.